The train that arrived yesterday at exactly 11:43 p.m., the abandoned platform lights turned on by themselves for the first time in 12 years. People in my city still argue about what happened after that. Most say it was a prank. Others refuse to talk about it at all. But every witness agrees on one detail. The train that arrived that night shouldn't have existed anymore. Mara first noticed the sound while locking the tiny bookstore she inherited from her grandfather. A low, metallic hum, distant, rhythmic, impossible. The old San Aurelio station had been sealed since the flood of 2014. Rusted gates, broken clocks, empty tracks swallowed by weeds. No trains had passed through there in over a decade. Yet the sound kept growing louder. Clack, clack, clack. Mara stepped into the cold midnight fog and saw something that made her keys slip from her fingers. The station lights were glowing, not flickering, not broken. Glowing warmly like someone had flipped them on seconds ago. A crowd had already gathered beyond the gates. Street vendors, night cyclists, students holding phones with trembling hands. Nobody spoke loudly. Everyone whispered like they were standing outside a hospital room. Then the train arrived. Silver. Spotless. Windows glowing amber against the rain. And on the front display, in perfect gold lettering, West Line, yesterday. The brakes hissed softly. The doors opened. No conductor stepped out. No announcement played. Only silence. Until an old man near the back of the crowd suddenly started crying. Not quietly, the kind of crying that collapses a person from the inside. "That's my wife," he whispered. Inside the third carriage sat a woman in a yellow coat, smiling gently through the glass. The old man kept shaking his head. "She died 9 years ago." The crowd erupted. Some screamed, some ran. Others rushed closer to the windows. And then people began recognizing faces. A brother, a daughter, a best friend. Every passenger was someone lost, not missing, gone. Mara couldn't breathe, because sitting near the rear carriage window was her grandfather, the man whose funeral she attended 3 winters earlier. He looked exactly the same. Gray sweater, crooked glasses, coffee stain on his cuff. Even the little notebook he always carried rested in his lap. He looked up slowly and smiled at her. The station seemed to disappear around her. The rain, the crowd, the sirens approaching in the distance. Gone. Her grandfather lifted one finger toward the train doors. An invitation. People started boarding. Some desperate, some terrified. One woman nearly tackled a police officer trying to stop her. A teenage boy screamed that he just wanted to see his mother again. Nobody knew what would happen if the train left. Nobody knew where it came from. But grief is stronger than fear when someone you love appears on the other side of a door. Mara walked forward before her mind could stop her.